our number one thing is we want the kids to hit the ball hard with good trajectory. So basically that means hard line drives. Okay, we want skills that can scale. So that means we want skills that are going to hold them in good stead when the game speeds up. Because what happens is this: in the Little League, pretty much every ball that's hit hard on the ground, well, not every ball, but a lot of good percentage of them are successful. Because the field's little and the players are not very fast yet. And they're not skilled in catching the ball. But guess what that ground ball becomes when they're in high school, when they're in A grade, when they're in college, when they're in pro ball? It's an out. Okay, so we're just, if we are coaching ground balls, we are setting our kids up, okay, for failure in the future. So that's what I'm talking about when I talk about build skills that will scale. What are we coaching? What are we coaching for? Okay, and I hope that we're all coaching to help our players reach their potential, whatever that is, whatever their ceiling is. Let's help them reach it. Okay, and you know, as we talked about the maturity factor, you know, and it takes a long time to develop in this game. So let's go through some of our dry reps. These are movement reps, and the idea is that within them, we're exaggerating movements to help build mechanics. We're not going to talk too much about mechanics, but because we're exaggerating some of the movements, we're hoping that that will blend into the kids' swings. So the first one we'll do is our Gilmore walkthrough, and we're going to go behind with this one. So this is called a Gilmore, or a Happy Gilmore. There's a couple of different ways you can do it, but I like the step behind. And again, we're just cueing the kids to swing the bat hard and try to hit hard line drives. Okay? We talk to the kids and early, probably in your first lesson, it's about creating awareness. So a lot of kids you'll say, what's a line drive? And they really don't know what a line drive is. They don't know what it looks like. So we need to show them that we want the ball to spin with backspin. Okay, and then we'll do a drill later on, an awareness flip drill, which we'll take that a little bit further. One of the little intentions that we give the kid when they're working off the tee is we just set the ball up. There's lots of different ways how you can set the ball up on the tee. But for the purpose we're using, we set the ball up there with the seam sitting this way. And we basically just cue the player to swing the bat as hard as they can and attack that inside seam. Okay, and try to hit a hard line drive. And then we just let the drill take over. Swing it hard, attack the inside part of the ball. So that's our Gilmore. So that works on rhythm, it works on loading up, it works on separating, it works on a whole lot of things. This is called hook'ems. This drill works on loading the back hip, it works on our stride separation, it works on getting into a strong hitting position. We don't necessarily need to tell the players all that stuff. Now it's not to say that we never cue, but avoid over cueing, right? One thing, okay, one thing. All right, so our next drill is the rocker drill. So we're in a post stride, so we're spread out, so we're really taking the lower half out of it. He's just going to rock forward and back and then let it go. So this is a constraint drill. And again, the intention doesn't change. Swing it hard, hit it with good trajectory. So that wouldn't be a good result. Okay, rockers. Our next one is called shuffle swings. So this one's about being explosive. It's also about turning our linear move into a strong rotational move and learning how to block with our legs. This is how it looks. And they can have some fun. Let them go. Take the leash off. Now what we want to see there is that blocking with the front side because they're creating a lot of linear movement and we're trying to block, we're trying to turn that linear movement into rotational movement. That's what the drill's all about. If you've got any questions, folks, please fire them as we work through. All right, so step backs next. Step backs is a great loading drill. Lower and upper half. So we load it and we go. Get it ready and we let it loose. Ready, release.
They're starting normal position there.
What's that?
If they're addressing the team, normal position, is it?
You're going to be a little bit further forward because you're stepping back, yeah. Yeah, we want to contact the ball. Next one's called side steppers. It's this baby. So again, this is a loading drill. It's about getting into, it's all about learning how to load this glute and this hip. That's where your power comes from. And it's giving him that feeling. And we're exaggerating it.
Maybe. It's on it.
These are called side steppers. Nice. I've got to be careful, I don't gash it.
Okay.
All right, our next one's called progressive choke. This is a great drill. It's about barrel awareness. It's about feeling connected. It's about finding a way to get the barrel on the ball. So there's a lot of different ways you can do this. We basically he'll work up and down, and we do this flip as well, up and down the barrel. So he'll take a swing, normal grip, then he'll move up. So this is a good example of now we've created some variability here. We've changed things, and now he has to try to do the same thing. Then he's going to move up again. So each swing. You can go one swing at each, two swings at each, whatever. And then he's going to go back the other way. One swing at each would obviously be harder. It would be more random because he hasn't got time to stay at 11. He has to keep adjusting. Aggressive choke. So there are some of our sync movement drills you can do off the tee, but you can also do these off flip and a lot of them off live as well. And I've put that in your handout. So it gives you a lot, we do a lot of it off flip, and that's more of a transitional drill because now you've got ball flight. All right, so it makes that little bit harder and it's fun. Fluid, being rotational. Now you can do this as a walk-up, you can just do it as a normal swing. And then all we cue them on is to throw it as far as they can, and you can set up a goal, you can set up some targets that they've got to reach, and as they get better you can move them back, so it creates that intent for them to swing it as hard as they can. And you can also talk about direction. So if we throw that straight back off the mound, it's teaching our players to get on plane and stay on plane through the middle of the field without really saying anything. Just say, what, we want you to throw it as hard as you can over the pitcher's mouth. And there it is. Gives them some freedom, and you start seeing some movements start to slowly blend into their swings. High tee. They're very steep. This is the old school type of ways that we were taught, very steep to the ball this way. We want to get on plane. I don't want to talk mechanics too much tonight, but we want to get on plane and behind the ball so we can hit a line drive. So someone that's very steep, this is not a bad drill to teach them to get on plane with the ball. again, he's just going to try to get the ball in the air. That would be the right way. That would be the wrong way. And you can see the difference. That's how that's the old school chop down approach. Keep going. Alright, so there are our movements. Just in terms of how you flip, okay, the style that I use, and I'm not telling you to suck eggs, but this is the way that I've found useful, is to go, you want to get a bit of a walk in, and you can even start it like a pitcher. Here, you know, you can even do this so that they get a bit of timing off the pitcher, that's fine. But you want to have a bit of a walk in. I like same leg, same arm, because it protects me. I see a lot of people try to do this, which is the normal way you would underarm a ball, but they're like doing this and then trying to get out of the way, and it doesn't create an accurate flip. So it just look like this. So this is just regular flip. That's how I would do it. I would show the kids as awareness flip. So as I said, as coaches, we want to be awareness racers. So we're saying to the kids, hit the ball hard, we want hard line drives, but we can't assume that they know what that is. So we talk to them, we want the ball to spin, just toss it to them. We want the ball to spin with backspin. That's backspin. A lot of kids don't know that initially. So we can't assume. So then what we do is, rather than telling them, we ask some questions. Okay, so we're going to throw the ball, and then we're going to ask them, how did that ball spin? Right, because now we've centered their awareness. Okay, we've raised their awareness and we've engaged them. So this is the difference between saying watch the ball and really see the ball. Okay, and that's powerful. All right, so he's going to tell me what the ball did. What the ball do?
Yeah, side spin.
Side spin. Ball do.
Backspin.
Backspin. What did the ball do?
Backspin.
Right, so now they're starting to learn what a good swing is. They can be their own coach. Now, you might then teach them, okay, when I hit a good line drive, I'm attacking what part of the ball?
Outside.
So that one was the outside part of the ball.
Inside.
That one, inside or outside?
Outside.
So now they start to understand that if I attack the inside part of the ball, okay, generally I'm going to be connected, I'm going to be short to the ball, and it will produce a long drive. If I hit the outside part of the ball, I'm going to get that sort of spin. Alright? Or if they don't release the barrel, or they, I don't know if you can do this one, can you get some side spin that way? Or they dump the barrel, they get that sort of spin. So that's our awareness flip. And it's really simple. Okay, our next drill that we do is called ready hit. So this is where the player uses their voice to teach their body. And it's about teaching tempo and about creating a load that is slow and controlled and flowing. So it looks like this. He's going to say ready as he gets ready, and he's going to try to say hit as he hits the ball. So this is a timing, a loading and timing drill.
Ready. Ready.
And I can combine the same thing with the ball. So we're still trying to hit hard line drives.
Ready.
So he's getting ready early.
Ready.
What we don't want is a ready hit. So that's what that would look like.
Ready hit.
So he's on.
Ready hit.
Good. that. We'll do that using the voice out loud. And then when they get good at it, they can just do it in their head. They feel a little bit funny doing it initially. Once they get it down, they can just do it within their head. It's a great drill. So then we can start moving it up to more transitional stuff. I can start mixing. Now I can tell him, we're going to go fast ball, off speed. I'm going to tell him now. So there's your fast ball, off speed. So he knows that's coming, but it's a little bit harder. Off speed. Then I can go another step. So that would be alternating. Now I can do it where I'm not going to tell him. So now we've gone to a spiced up rep, okay, or a very game-like rep. So he doesn't know what's coming. And I try to disguise as best I can. If I'm really adventurous, I can throw curveballs as well. So that challenges the kids because it's more random, more game-like. Now, as they get better, I can increase the velocity. All right, so I can use perceived velocity. So they get good at that. If they have to, I don't know, what's a little league kid throw? Maybe, I don't know, 75. Ready? What would a little kid throw off now? You get the harder kids throw pretty hard, right? Yeah. So how do I train for that? Well, I can do it right here. This distance, I can just throw it a bit harder. Now, at our academy, with all our stuff, we use a radar gun and we figure out what distance. So we train our players at 90, 92 miles an hour. And all I do is I figure out what velocity we're going to throw at that particular distance. Okay, we haven't got a radar gun, that's fine. I'm just going to challenge the individual. Okay, he's doing that pretty easy. I'm going to start challenging him now. So that's pretty hard. That's probably coming in. Reaction time at probably 85, 90 miles an hour. So I've just, within that, I've just made the game, or made the drill harder and more spiced up. Then I can make it variable. So there's all sorts of things I can do. All right? Really simple, really, really simple. Do the same stuff with overhand. All right, you can do it standing, or I like just sitting. You can go on the side here if you like, or you can go over the low side, turn it around. Okay, that's really good because now we're replicating more of the game. That's closer to the game than that. Okay, and I can get some pretty decent velo off of that. I won't demonstrate that. Another drill that we use, we showed you the high tee before to teach bat playing, is a softball lob. Okay, so it looks like this. We're going to lob the ball, okay, and he's going to get the ball on the bottom of the arc out front. So again, if somebody was very steep to the ball, they would have a hard time being successful with this drill. That's our softball lob. And then we can do things with variable bats. Now, great drill. Okay, hand-eye, push component, fantastic drill. A couple of drills out there. I'm lucky enough to have these things. These are axe bats from Driveline, but we're going to make our own here. These are expensive. We couldn't fit them in the budget this year, but these are overload, underload bats. So this is a barrel loaded, so there's a lot of weight down the end. This is a handle loaded, okay, and this is an underload, very light. So just this creates variability, and their body's got to sync up under the challenge of the different implements. All right, so we're going to make some. We can just get regular bats and put some lead tape on the end or on the handle, and then for an underload, we're going to swing fungo bats. And it's just challenging the kids, all right? Don't want to swing their game bat all the time. The best hitters can hit shit with anything. That's what I find. And so it's about challenging the system. So we're going to try those. And there's lots of different ways you can do this. the handle loaded with all the weight in the end, it really forces him to use all his body in the swing because it's heavy.
Bing.
Then you might go to the handle load. That's great for staying connected, and again, it's a whole different feel. And then he goes to the underload, and this is where I see a lot of magic happen with the kids. Because this is light, it's like swinging a fungo bat, and it gives them a lot of freedom, and the ball flies. So you talk about them having fun. This is great. Those kids that are really stiff, those kids that just seem to move in one piece, fantastic. I'm not saying anything, they just swing it. They figure it out. So we're going to make our own with those ones. So, I bought everyone's got about 60 or 70 of these in their programs. They're plyo balls, they're from this company's Drive Line. These are for hitting, so there's throwing ones, these are hitting ones. There's different weights, so the lightest one here is 200 gram, and then they go up in sequence, I think it's 300 grams or 350 grams. The beauty about these is that if you don't hit the ball square on the bat, if you don't square it up perfectly, barrel match it perfectly and on plane, the ball doesn't fly. It sort of goes like that, you'll see it. So it's just a beautiful, beautiful drill because it's just complete feedback for the player.
Just regular bat.
Just no regular bat. I'll just throw you a couple of light ones. It's been working out. That's a good result. See the ball? And what's great about these is they don't go very far. So I like these better than wiffle balls because they get the feedback plus the different weights and they don't go very fast. And then you can go up, so now as I go up they're a little bit heavier. You've got to work a little bit harder to get through it. Is it anyone? Now we probably won't use the real heavy ones for the younger kids. That's a very heavy one. But you can see there he didn't quite get it, and you can see how the ball flew. Now that it's absolutely endless. You can do all those drills that I showed you with these. You can set up hit for distance with the kids, so it can be like a mini home run thing. Okay, and they're just trying to hit the ball. It could be that far. That could be your drill. I'm just trying to hit the ball over that fence there, and that's your drill. And you can see that just through that intent, okay, the design, what their body adapts to. Offset drills. So I'll do this either side. So this is a drill we can use if a player's not staying through the baseball, if they're steep, if they're not letting the ball get into their zone. We just set up the drill like this, and again, get a hard line drive into right centre. Again, we can do this with the different bats, fire balls, what have you. So that would be our off centre, and you can do the same on the other side. Again, it's variability, it's them figuring it out. Here I've got to work hard to get inside the ball. That would be a miss. So the cue here is try to hit the ball to the middle of the field, the line drive. What part of the ball did you hit? Outside part of the ball. Boom. There it is. That would be a good rep. A couple of games. One of our games that we do you can do it off the tee, off flip, and off live is called Round the World. And all it is when I'm telling him to try to hit a line drive to right field, then a line drive to centre field, line drive to left field, and then back again. So it looks like this. Close. Centre field. Right, go back to front. Left field. So you got around that one a little bit. Okay, so he's going to go left field again. See, now this is random and we're challenging him. And you can make any of these a game. So I might have a group of 5 kids and we might do this drill and it's like, okay, you're going to get 6 swings, okay, around the world. We'll see who can get the most. Very simple, but it helps engage the kids and it creates competition. And that's what we want. Kids love it. We can also do a drill called the gauntlet. So the gauntlet might be where, same sort of thing, where you're trying to hit line drives, you either go through different implements, up and back, or we might have situations and you get play for points. So it might be round 1, it's a 0-0 count, okay? Every successful swing you get a point. Every unsuccessful, you lose 2 points. Round 2 might be 2-0. Round 3 might be 3-2. So again, very simple. You're creating intent, you're creating competition, okay, and you're creating that chaotic situation. I mentioned this one, over the wall, it's beautiful. And you can set this up, you can, if you want to just work on right side, if you want to work on left side, whatever you like, the feedback's right in front of them. I really, really like this drill. So again, over the wall, you can see. What part of the ball did?
Outside.
Outside part of the ball, and you can see what the ball did. And you can do things like, again, line drives comp. In our academy, we'll chart. So rather than just taking BP, we'll chart every round. They have to put down their, over the whole year, they put down their best. And it's charted. So each time they come to training, might be 6 swings they can go, my best round was 4. So the next week when they come back, they're trying to improve that or what have you. And then we might have another cage going with machine that's throwing velocity, same thing. Okay, so it's really, really simple, but the competition becomes with themselves, all right? Because you have different levels, as we spoke about before. So it doesn't always have to be a competition against someone else, it can be against them. So someone that goes from 1 line drive to 3 line drives has had a win. Okay, there might be someone else that right now is a little better. That's fine.